should never expect an A without first taking a test. Period. Hey Blossoms, welcome back to Words to Live Again, where it's all about encouraging, loving, and evolving. It's your girl Leela, and today, let's talk. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you all have had a great week thus far. As you know, today is Wednesday, so that means it's Words to Live Again Wednesday, baby. And it's 7 p.m., so let's get this video started. So, our special shout out goes to shout out to Ms.Clarissa. Thank you for sending in a video. It's so hot, everything melting down. It's okay. Shout out to Ms.Clarissa. Thank you for sending in a topic discussion and suggestion. I really appreciate you for sending it in. And today, we're going to be talking about temptations. Temptations. That's one thing you sent in, and I appreciate you for sending it. And let's get this video started. So, in this episode, as we discuss temptations, today we're going to focus on words Michael Jackson sang best. What he said:
"So deeply scarred, somebody's broken heart, and a washed out dream. They follow the pattern of the wind, you see, 'cause they got no place to be. That's why I'm starting with me. I'm starting with the man in the mirror."
Man in the mirror. Man in the mirror. And you're like, how does me having to look at myself in the mirror has to do anything with temptations? Let me tell you. So we're going to be coming out of James 1:12-15 first. And it reads, "God blesses those who patiently endure testing and temptations. Afterward, they will receive the crown of life to those that love him." And remember, when you are being tempted, do not say, "God is tempting me." God is never tempted to do wrong, so he never tempts anyone else. Temptation comes from our own desires. This is in a word. This is in a word. Temptation comes from our own desires, which entice us and drag us away. These desires give birth to sinful actions, and when sin is allowed to grow, it gives birth to death. For we all know, for the wages of sin is death. That's James 1:12-15 NLT version. So if you want to quote me, please go. I admonish you all to go study and read it for yourselves. But we're going to dive into our own desires part, okay? We know God does not tempt us to do wrong, because he's never tempted to do wrong. So if he's never tempted to do wrong, why would he tempt us to do wrong? It's our own desires. It comes from within. Put it like this: when God is present in your life, his light is so bright, it exposes dark areas in your life that needs to be cleaned out and made right. Not to be shamed, not to be condemned, but that's what happens. That's when we begin to feel like we're being tested, and we feel like, I've made the mistake myself, saying God tempted me, God tempted me. When in reality, he's not tempting me. He's exposing to me the areas where I need to be clean and made right. Y'all, man in the mirror. We looking in the mirror today. We looking in the mirror today. Those that want to grow and evolve, there comes a time where you have to look in the mirror. And see, these teachings may not be pleasing to your flesh, but it should be pleasing to your spirit to know that, okay, this is not something I should avoid dealing with, but it's something that I should acknowledge and allow God to do the work within me and show me how to do it within myself. You see what I'm saying? But if you continue to avoid what he's continuing to show you, what you feel like you're being tempted with, some men feel like it's booty everywhere. They feel like they're being tempted, right? Some women feel like it's men everywhere. I'm so tempted. Lord, why you tempting me? Some teenagers feel like, you know, I'm trying to think back to when I was a teenager. You get tempted. For me, I'm trying to stop smoking, right? I'm trying to stop smoking because I knew it wasn't for me. I knew it wasn't right for me. You know, it's not for me. And it seems as though every time that took place, every time I tried to stop doing something, it was all around, everywhere. Everyone was trying to link with me, trying to go hang out this place, trying to go hang out that place. Whole time I just got done having a conversation with God and was like, you know what, I need to stop. Like, okay, I'm gonna stop, Lord, I'm gonna stop. And then I'm thinking he tempting me, but he not tempting me. He is testing me. I was now knowing what was taking place, it was being exposed to me in areas that I'm still falling short from. You know what I'm saying? And if I want to be righteous, if I want to be in right standing with the Lord, he gonna show me, okay, this area needs to be clean, this area needs to be clean, this area needs to be clean. And I'm trying to show you, not to shame you or condemn you, but I'm such a light. And if you want to stand by me, my light is going to shine in those dark areas that need to be clean so that the light can now shine in those areas. You feel me? I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. But that's testing and temptations, okay? We're going to continue to read on. James 1:25. We're going to go to 1:25, NLT version. It says, but if you look carefully into the perfect law, the word, that sets you free, and if you do what it says and don't forget what you heard, what you heard, then God will bless you for doing it. You receive a blessing just for doing what is right. After you have been tested, after you have resisted the temptations of things that you desire, you receive a blessing. It says, if you do what it says, what the perfect law says, being the word, then God will bless you for doing it. His word is written. It can never be changed. It is law. He said he will bless you just for doing what is right. So for all the ones who want to know what you'll get out of it, okay, if you want to know what you get out of it more than just being set free and being at liberty the way God intended for you to be, you'll get a blessing. On top of that, you'll get a blessing just for doing what is right and not falling into the temptations, you know. So the ultimate question I have for you all today, I hope you have received something on today. Because when I was doing this studying on temptations, because I don't take this lightly, okay? I'm here to encourage y'all. I'm here to learn with y'all. I'm here to grow with y'all. We're here to love one another. So when I was doing this, I didn't take it lightly. And when he revealed that to me, I was like, dang, okay. So everything that I've been getting, everything I feel like I'm being tempted with, it's because it's a desire that I have within that's drawing these things to me. Now, some things I know I don't have temptations of. I don't have a desire for. So when it's around me, I'm not tempted. But the things you have a desire for, when it's around, you become tempted. Being tempted means you begin to question if you should or if you shouldn't. You begin to have a seesaw type of actions taking place. Like, should I do this? Should I not do this? Is this right or should I not? You begin to question when you know something is wrong, if you should still do it or not. That's a temptation that's coming forth. And that temptation that's coming forth is because there's a desire that you have within. Just letting you know. So, like I said, before we end this, I have one last question. The ultimate question is, do you humble yourself and receive what God is showing you in the mirror? Or reverse. How am I reading? I'm still messing up. The ultimate question is, y'all ready? Do you humble yourself and receive what God is showing you? Go through the process of growth and through the temptation and testing? Or do you reject it and stay living the same way, accepting the fact that sin leads to death? So, I hope that encourage you all to really sit back, because none of us are perfect, but I hope it encourages you all to sit back and think, what do I feel like I'll get tempted with? Something that I know is wrong. When I'm trying to do right, I know this is wrong, but it seems as though it always comes back. What am I getting tempted with? What do I feel like I'm being tempted with? And then when you come to that realization, when you write it down and you see it written, it's like, okay, this is what I get tempted with sometimes. This is what I get tempted with sometimes. Take what you've learned today, knowing that the temptations that come about is also what you have a desire of within. You should never expect an A without first taking a test. Also, I want to mention that when it comes to the testing part, you'll know you have passed. You'll know you have passed when the things that used to affect you don't affect you no more. When the things that you used to be tempted by to do don't tempt you or make you think you should do anymore. That's when you know you have passed the test. Okay? That's when you know you have aced it. Again, God will never tempt you to do wrong. Look at yourself in the mirror and see what it is that you need cleansing of from your heart. So with that being said, thank you all for tuning in to Words to Live Again. I hope you have received a word to live again. Bye.